The reason why people become impatient because they never inquire to God about what is your period of time for this. So if God tells you that this is not going to come through for you until 3 years, when you seek God enough and become aware of yourself and become aware of his period of time, you will have better patience. But many of us are saying, excuse me, I don't want to consult God. I want it now. This life in this world system is built on impulsiveness. The devil understands, how can I get an idea into your mind? How can I allow that idea to incubate in your mind long enough to build up the right amount of emotion, the force, the power? Emotion is force, power. That emotion is what pushes us to act at times. How can I build up that emotion so high that it erases all logic, that it pushes you or drifts you from even seeking God about it, that you act on immediately instead of patiently? How many of us do that? The devil wants us so impulsive that we never take time to think. God wants us to build our lives slowly because character is not built in a flash. Character is built over time. The intangible things that you and I have to have in order to sustain a marriage, in order to look after kids, in order to build a business, in order to build a ministry, there are certain intangible traits you have to have. That's why God puts us through mazes. He puts us in a maze where we got to figure ourselves out and use every avenue to build us. And many people are like, I just want a straight shot to it. No, God said, I'm going to sit her in this city for 5 years. She don't even know what I'm about to do. I'm going to sit him over here and he's going to be upset for a while. But one day, since hindsight is 20/20, there's going to come a day where you're going to look up and be like, thank God that you delayed me. Because when you grow into maturity, you'll begin to recognize just how ill-prepared you really were. If you had what you really desired now, you will sabotage it. You will destroy it. Oh, all I want is my boo. All you want, I just want my man, Josh. That's all I want, Josh. That's not all you want because you love the idea of a relationship, but don't have the intangible traits to sustain the idea you were inquiring about. That's why many people are caught up in fantasies, talking about, I want this. No, you want the idea of that because the idea of that satisfies the idol in your heart. But when you understand that God says you are not going to have it until that idol is dead, then you'll be sitting there going around that same mountain 40, 50, 60 years. And how many of us, instead of climbing that mountain, we're circling that mountain? Instead of us moving that mountain, we sit at the foot of it like, okay, when is this thing going to move? We got to get into a place in our lives where we say, you know what, God? I trust your timing. His timing is perfect, precise. And until we get to a place to say, God, build me slowly, because I'd rather sacrifice 10 years of preparation for 40, 50 years of success than to have 40 years of success and waste it all in 10. That's why I tell people, let God's timing be fit for you. Because I promise you, if you trust his process, who you become after that process is 50 times better than whatever you become in your own. Let's transition. Let's get right into it.